Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one where
Bang
you're
bong!
bing bong. This is the one you're buy our merch. It's like, nah, we take your social.
Yeah. We take your social security number and we're gonna charge you 10 Bitcoin, right?
to
10
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin for a snapback, stupid. A
Snap.
fitted snapback. Hope you know what size your head is. Yeah. 7 3/4. I don't know if you got that, but we gonna sell it anyway. Pre-order only. It'll be we're releasing on we're, we're releasing on the 35th of February, 20, 2033.
33.
It'll be the most anticipated, because it'll be the most anticipated. We take Klarna, we take Quad Pay, Zip, what else? Sezzle. I think that's another one you can.
Sazzle. Oh, you forgot Smackback. Smackback.
What the hell is Smackback?
Yeah, it's just a parody of Cash App.
Oh my god. Yeah. And don't send us. You know what? We also take donations. You can send us gift cards to Popeyes and shit on what's it called, but not for the snapback.
Not
Just
for Snap.
randomly.
No Snap.
Not for the fittest snapback. 2033, 35th of February. Keep your eye on that. Kev gonna go crazy on that jump. It's gonna be all types of random ass, fat Luigi's and shit. It's gonna go crazy.
Oh, okay.
Keep your eye out for that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was intro. All right, guys. We just this is the morning after Game Awards, but we're gonna talk about GTA 6 because let's just start with that first. Have you
All right, Kev.
have you seen the trailer yet, Trey?
I have seen the trailer and I watched IGN take 20 minutes of my life away to break down 99 details you missed in the GTA 5 trailer or GTA 6 trailer.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts on the trailer,
Uh,
Kev?
I was playing Dark Tide with my friend, and it dropped because it got leaked out, and then Rockstar was like, "Fuck it, it's in its leak. Let's just send it out early," which they did, and I watched it. I'm not gonna lie, it was impressive. I just thought the graphics and the amount of details, it was like really really good. Like I don't know, I thought it was great. Like from the twerking, from the Florida,
Oh my
for the
god.
Florida vibes, the alligator, the Joker guy from Florida. I don't know much about him, but I thought that was all the details was, and it looked really good. It's like, wow. I thought it was great, but it's just the only thing is like I never played much of GTA, so honestly, I'm gonna look at it and but at this moment, I'm not so interested in it because like it's not my type of game, but it's also like it's gonna come out in 2 years, and I don't want to. I have I have a lot of games on my backlog, so it's like it's kind of like whatever, but I'll check it out eventually. Yeah.
All right. So I'll start with this. I have always been a fan of the GTA franchise.
Yeah.
GTA 5. I wanted to play that game bad enough. I borrowed one of. I was in high school when it came out, so that's
Hmm.
ridiculous. Because next year will be 10 years I've been out of high school, Kev.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember shout out Carl if you ever watch this.
Mhm.
Carl would let me borrow because he played it and beat it. So he would let me borrow his copy for 360.
Oh.
Um, I played and GTA 5 was so fucking big on 360. It was in 2 discs, which was really fucking ridiculous. Because you know how traumatizing it is. You get through a certain mission like halfway through the game, and then put in disc 2 to complete. It's like, whoa, what the?
Right.
Like you're so immersive. Then and then no, stupid, no, the map's not finished. It's
Right,
like,
right.
so had to put in disc 2. Fine. Um, I played GTA 5 6 times from beginning to end
Damn.
between 360, Xbox One, and PS4.
Wow. You're committed.
Um, I really enjoyed the game. Now I don't know if I need therapy because I just enjoyed driving through the city and driving on the sidewalks, hitting people. Um, blowing through stops, blowing through traffic signs and signals. Someone hit me. My favorite, first off, or also my favorite game or my favorite thing to do in the game. And the very first time I played it through, at the end of the game, they give you like a psych eval.
I know that.
Okay, well, yeah. But when you finish the game, you get a psych eval, and one of the first things was basically like this player is unhinged and whatever, so on and so forth. Because I would walk up, like I would be driving, somebody hits me, and I would take my automatic pistol and work on my drive-by skills, and until I headshotted them through their their
Windshield.
headrest.
Oh, headrest.
No,
Okay.
no, get through the headrest. I drive behind them and just out, automatic pistol. So I routinely use fireworks to blow things up. At one point in 360, see, this was the era where you could really like mess around. But 360, there was a save file I downloaded, and you had every car with every character. So every character had every car and vehicle in the game in their garage.
Oh.
So you could have so literally from your normal garage you could buy with Michael or Franklin, Trevor. You could spawn like you could just pick a helicopter. Every game that was ever on the base game, not from online, but from the base game was in there. And I remember routinely, after a night shift and long shift of dominoes, I just take the tank out, Kev, and it would respawn. You'd never lose the car. So I would just take the tank out and hit was it the Sampolito highway or whatever? The one that would take you into it would take
I
you
don't
into
know.
the I played the game a lot, Kev.
Oh
I know
no.
the name. I
That's
played the
crazy.
game a lot. But I would take the highway that would lead you up into Trevor's area, and I would just murder everything. Take the tank and drive over cars, blow up cars. I would get 5 stars, and then as the tank was dying because they finally hit it enough times, put the cheat code in really quick on the phone to get invincibility for 5 minutes and super jump, and I'd be jumping, shooting, and I'd be jumping, shooting, throwing all the grenades I had, unlimited, and I would do the unlimited ammo cheat. It was a great time. It was a great time. It did concern my mother. I will say that. Um, just I would tell her it's like, yeah, I just went to GTA 5 and just spent an hour just running people over. She'd be like, she was like, she looked at me like, what? What did you just say? And it's like, oh, just casually murdering some folks on a video game. They're not actually real people. See, they're NPCs. They look like real people. They sound like real people, but they're not. So now I'm going to take this to a separate what's to come. I've recently visited Florida twice within the last 2 years.
Oh.
One was a bit. Went to Orlando for my girlfriend's birthday, 2022.
Hmm.
And I learned then that people drive like GTA 5 in real life in Florida. Florida, I know you might think this is wild. You people are some of the worst drivers on planet Earth. You guys are used to it, but when you go to other states, nothing is scarier than seeing a Florida tag in the DMV. Because DC drivers are already dog water. Like DMV drivers are already dog water at driving, but
Yeah.
somehow the nuclear waste of the dog water of DMV drivers is Florida. Okay, they are absolutely horrible. So I mean, Kev, I legitimately watched, well, like waiting to get into a parking garage. I watched someone drive into the back of another car. The other people didn't get out. They just stuck their heads out of the window and started yelling at each other. Hey, yo, move the fuck out the way. Now you get the fuck out the way, stupid bitch. Oh my god. And then while they're yelling at each other, the girls that are hanging out of their vehicle on the other side of this, like, y'all crazy as shit. It's ridiculous. It's like, I just want to park so we can go to this bar crawl. This is the only place that I can safely park this vehicle, and I don't think it's safe anymore. Um, I drove 3 floors up on the parking garage, and yes, I made everyone walk. I made everyone walk down because I did not want to be anywhere near the behemoths that we what you call 'em. We also have known certain characters. Florida is the home of the Little Pumps of the world. Kodak Black, uh, Florida Man. Florida is the home of bath salt face eating zombies, and they're not zombies; they're just people.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Florida is the place where people who have no money will go and rent a Lamborghini to spend their rent money to rent a Lamborghini for 3 days and flex on the Miami hoes. Um, so in terms of deviousness, I know LA or like Los Santos is supposed to be LA and California and the city of angels, and it's really funny because there's a lot of sin that goes on Hollywood, Hollyweird, etc. Somehow I believe this map is going to be more devious. Like the NPCs are going to be more devious than ever. And if it's not, I'm going to be just a little disappointed. Um, because Florida, I believe, is like it's full of it's old people and people who are just looking to have to fuck off, to fuck around. Okay, it's Disney people looking to old people who retired and don't give a shit anymore, as detailed by a homie with the sunburnt back and his cheeks out in the trailer. Um, they have the did you see the what you call 'em for the Thrillbillies in the trailer? They
I
were they were slathered in mud and
I
having
think
a good roll tide time.
I think I've seen it, but it's been I don't remember too much. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But also, Rockstar, this is my last piece. If you ever, first off, hacks, I don't give a shit. If you ever gaslight me 2 years before a game actually comes out again, I'm gonna find a server and I'm gonna ruin it for everyone. Okay? Not actually, because I'm not that person. I don't have the time. I work too much. And if I was gonna waste my time hacking something, it would be trying to make sure trying to get a 6'11", 99 overall point guard on 2K again. Okay. I wouldn't take them on the park because I'm not that trash of a human being. The people who use hacks and zins to be good on a video game, get a life, get better. Okay, okay, but but yeah, Rockstar, if you ever do that shit again, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But it looked really good. Very bright and colorful. Some callbacks to Miami Vice the movie, and Vice City the game. Looks like the Haitians might be back. That brother was very intimidating. Very Luke Cage vibes. I respect it. Been in the gym lifting clearly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So that's all I have. But Rockstar, you ever do that shit again? Coming for you, allegedly, of course, allegedly.
Allegedly. You know, it's funny. Some house in Virginia exploded like the morning after the reveal for GTA 6, and people have been memeing about it. How like Rockstar finally found a guy who leaked the trailer. It's like, bro, that's
I say
crazy.
low key, that would be. I'm not trying to be funny, Kev. As wild as it sounds, if I found out Rockstar bought that house as an Easter egg for somehow that one of the characters is from Virginia or is coming to DC next, like they blew up a house in Virginia as they're leaking the trailer or putting the trailer out for GTA 6 and GTA 7 going to be in DC. I'm all for it. It'd be a crazy long. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm scarred by Marvel, so everything has to be come out like 5 years before it actually happens.
Yeah,
But if that's the case, I'm all for it.
we'll
I'm all
see.
for it.
We'll see. uh,
And you know what? I will also give while I'm here, I will give Rockstar credit. Yes, you milked the hell out of GTA 5, but you also had some fun stuff. I would never expect. I don't want a nightclub in real life. It seems like a shit show. But you damn sure believe I had a great time online driving over people to make sure that discount disclosure got to my nightclub so I can make $42. I can make $42 and have these NPCs vibing out vibing out to fake ass Ibiza music. I had a great time. So they had a mission for everybody in online. I respect it.
okay. So I realize if we're gonna watch the GameSpot thing, the video, it's just that I can't watch it because you know um what's the word? I can't watch it because it will record on OBS because I have OBS on capture for the screen. So I think either you have to watch it and I have to wait for you, or I could just pause and we just tell our thoughts about the games we picked. I have like a list of games that I kind of like a lot. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So we can go game by game. You want to do
Yeah,
that?
sure. We could start game by game.
All right,
Okay.
that's cool.
All right. If no one knows, Game Awards was last night. It was good. On Twitter, they made a poll who's on what's the rating for Game Awards. I gave it a B, and a lot of people did. It was good. I will say this: a lot of people really wanted DLC for Elden Ring, a trailer, and that did not happen. I was kind of sad. A lot of some,
Really?
yeah, no DLC for Elden Ring, which means like we're in for the long haul then, because that's just gonna come out when it wants to, apparently.
But you know what? Considering how much time it looks like they put into the original game, it'll be worth it.
No, for sure. Like it's supposed to be expansions. I was like, yeah, definitely, I agree. Um, the other thing that this is something that's more of a wish. It's not like something that's it's not something conceivable. It's something that hasn't been announced. A lot of people want a remake of Bloodborne. It's another fun software game by the guys who did Elden Ring.
Hmm.
It's like a gothic vibe werewolf Dark Souls game. It came out. It came out probably at the same time PS4 came out, I believe. I
Hmm.
haven't played it, but it's $20 on PlayStation Store. I'll play it eventually, but some people wanted that as well. And it gets trending on Twitter all the time, so it's like it was
You know
still,
what?
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say, if people want it, that's the only thing that I need more developers to get to the point. If people are asking for something, you're gonna retain more fans or get more people to buy the game, even if it's a re-release. If you give them what the fuck they want.
Definitely.
You can't tell me you don't have it because some of these same companies are working for other companies or working with like developing it or have it. They're just holding on to it for some whatever the hell. So it's
Like
like just do it.
well, there's two things about Bloodborne. Bloodborne runs on 30 frames, so there's like a technical problem with it, I guess. The other issue is that there's like a legal case behind it. Like apparently, like I guess some of the rights are owned by three different companies or something, some shit like that. I don't remember. But it's just a wish. Honestly, sorry. I know GTA 6 broke the internet, but the day they announced Bloodborne remake, I'm telling you this, mark my words, Twitter is gonna lose it. It's just gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane.
But to say, I know I'm not. I don't know how Twitter or X works anymore, but I know I wind up getting a lot of gaming content just off the people that I follow. I think like it, and I'll look at some of it, like for the podcast. And I do like gaming. I just don't have the time, so I want to watch it a lot more. So maybe that's why some of my timeline does include it. But yeah, some stuff I genuinely I'll agree with you there because some stuff like when the GTA 6 thing, I didn't even know it was happening. Logged on to X Ran was like, the GTA 6 trailer's here. Ah!
Warning, warning. This is not a test. This is not a test.
Like
Ah!
like the NBA nerds I follow were talking about it. Like everybody that, and then it was trending. It was suggested to me. People were like, hey, based on things that you like and people that you follow, like you might be interested in this. It's like, oh, I mean, well, I am. You're not wrong, but yeah, it was very. It was. I'll agree with you there because Bloodborne, I know it was huge.
Yeah, when Bloodborne came out, it was like because a lot of Dark Souls games are like fantasy medieval thing, but Bloodborne was different and it had like different mechanics and I mean I seen gameplay. It looks cool, but one day I'll get to it. I may play just the original first and the remake whenever that comes out. Who knows when that's coming out? Yeah. Um. All right. Did you want to get started? On the game, the video.
Yeah, let me
Yeah. Just like let me know when you're ready.
give me the back.
Okay.
No, I have to add this just because you can appreciate it. You know the little waifu shit where they do like jet, like when they put up the peace sign and kick up their leg. Anime girls, I'll do that at work to make people laugh, and it actually really works because they're like, because I'm as big as I am. You know how
It's
anime.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's like what the. Like,
Right.
people are like, "Huh, you're so interesting." And be like, "I know. I mean, I'm almost the most interesting man on the planet."
True. That confidence, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right, I have it up. So, every
Um,
game review. Okay, so who are we going with
all
first?
right, so go in the description. There's some timestamps. Let's try light no fire. Let me know when you're ready. And I'm just pause and then you watch the thing and then
Rise
then,
of the Ronin.
light no fire. We'll get to Rise of the Ronin. It's pretty, that's
Well,
another. Mhm.
I'm just trying to find it. My bad. Oh, they're making another Jet Set Radio. That'll be funny. That'll be
Oh,
fun.
Sega. This is what Sega does. Sega made one trailer. They announced 5 remakes. That's just Jet Set Radio's part of that announcement. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Y'all announced 5 games in development. That's crazy.
Well, I guess I mean, because some stuff, I mean, if it works, it works. I remember a lot of people. At least I didn't know about the game, but one of the YouTubers I watched played it, and I was like, "Damn, that should look really fun if I had time."
Right.
But I also know I would, but I also know it's just enough brain power. Like if I would have to commit to it, like because I know I like very simple shit. Throw basketball, throw ball, dunk on people, ha ha, sports. I'm a
Right.
very simple person, but I will also, as I said, commit to playing GTA 5 times. But yeah. Uh, oh shit.
I
I had it, and then okay. There it is.
I
All
just
right.
thought to
Yeah.
myself that we could just. Do you think it's better if I just edit it? We keep your reactions to you watch the video, or should we just edit it out, or I should just pause it? I don't know. What do you think?
Uh, pause it. Pause the OBS while we watch it, and then we can talk. And then when we press play again,
Okay.
we can pause the video, like pause the videos, and then go back and say, "Hey, this is our thoughts on it." I feel like that'll work.
Okay. I'm gonna pause right now.
All right. All right, we good. You can play it. You can press play, or you can start recording again. We can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we just saw Light No Fire. This is a new game by Hello Games, the guys who do No Man's Sky. Do you want to give your thoughts, or you want me to go ahead?
I'll give my thoughts.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm fucking in. I don't know what about me likes a good medieval sci-fi. I saw skeletons walking around with green aura glow and shit. It
Yeah.
looked really clean. Though I know it was a part of a transition, but if there's a part of the game that actually has that like volcanic eruption underwater, which is difficult to do, I know just from watching other people on YouTube talk about animation and shit, and then of course listening to you. But it looks really fun. It looks like there's a lot to do. It says it's open world, so that means there's all types of devious shit you could probably. I say devious. I'm using the word loosely here, but all types of shit you could get into. That means you're gonna have a lot of pieces to interact with. I like that shit. Because I mean, Assassin's Creed is quote unquote open world. But if you run past certain part of the map, get back in there until before you desync. But if I like what I saw, it looked clean. Um, I saw some big horned characters. I'm sure that's probably outfits or stuff you can unlock. Probably some upgrades. I'm here for it. I like it. Looks good.
Um, just to add what you said, there's different races because there's like a rabbit race, there's a human race. I imagine different kind of races because like in No Man's Sky, you could pick like different kinds of aliens and like you could be a human. I don't think you can be a human, but you could be different kind of aliens. You could be like some technological entity, shit like that. But I will say,
Can I be? Can
Mhm.
I be of Viltrumite?
You might as well play Fortnite, basically.
Oh my god. Invincible. I want to be invincible.
Oh,
Go
for
ahead.
real? Okay. I will say this though. So apparently the idea behind this game is that they're making a true open world game. So this is going to be one planet, instead of how No Man's Sky was like several planets, different galaxies, that kind of thing. So it's going to be one giant planet that has no boundaries. And I'm like, that's a really cool idea. And I think the guy from No Man's Sky, they could definitely do that. They could definitely pull it off. Um, I'm excited for it. I played a lot of No Man's Sky. Not like back in the day, but recently. I think it's really cool. I just hope the combat is more in depth because I saw people holding bows. There's shield and sword, that kind of thing. But I hope the combat's more in depth because combat from No Man's Sky was kind of minimal because like the best you could do is fight like overpower enemies that will come after you and send waves and waves. That's fine, but it wasn't that in depth. But it was visually stunning. It gave me like Breath of the Wild kind of vibes, like you know the Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like it looks really good, like it really did. Like I hope there's no repeat of No Man's Sky where like you know they launched it and there's nothing to do. But I think at this point, this project definitely can't have that happening because that would be terrible. Yeah.
I'll just reiterate again. Stop gaslighting me with these little sneak peeks of shit.
Right.
Give me more. I want to see more, but I also know they didn't really put the whole. You know, they're not there yet. But that was enough. I'm in. I'm in. It might take me 2 years to finish it, maybe 3, but I'm gonna. I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, that's good to hear. All right, so the next one is a I think it's a Dark Souls game. I believe it's by a Chinese developer or Korean. It's called Black Myth Wonkan. Yeah, Wonkan. Let me know when you're ready. And we're back. We saw Black Myth of Wukong. It seems like a Dark Souls game. I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but Dre, what are your thoughts?
I'm buying that one before the other game we just talked about.
Oh,
it'll come out 2024. So I love shit like that.
yeah.
The part that attracted me to God of War was the whole was the fucking up deities because like that what's a king to a god, what's a god to a king, what's a king to a non-believer who don't believe in anything. That theory. But
Yeah.
then the destiny versus glory. If they find a way to tie that into the gameplay, like beyond like just the narrative, like based on what missions or how you play a mission, whether it was for glory or what's it called, like if you do more, if you that might be kind of tough. Like if you do more shit to get money and shit, if it's like if you're going for glory, I don't know how they play it, but yeah, nah, that's me. As I said, deities look like they had like a Shiva type character, and looked like another big ass behemoth that had like a huge fake sundial. They put the sundials behind characters. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm like, bro, like I don't even remember this shit, but you remember shit well. It's like that's. I mean, you did just watch the trailer too, but that's impressive in my opinion.
Oh no, because I tried to. Because I mean, I know we have to react to it, and I don't. And I'm not one of those. Yes, this is a diss to Pokemon. Whoever that was. Oh wow, look at that. That's so cool.
Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf. Huh. More like Sniper Puppy. More like some Sniper Domesticated.
Right.
But no, that seemed. That's right. I love shit like that. I do like. Well, I know this is gonna sound what the calm as hell, but I like so especially once I asked you while we were watching if it was based on like Sun Wukong. I know they have like different Monkey King movies and things like that.
Yeah.
But that and they're always really fucking good. But yeah, I'm color me intrigued. It looked really good. The end, it looked like some of they didn't do a whole bunch of game. I guess some of it will be like transitions, kind of like God of War,
Yeah.
where you go from gameplay into like a cinematic type of thing. That's
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah.
But I saw dragons. I saw big ass turtles. That kind of remind me. What was the
The lion turtle from Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's lion
Yes.
turtle. Yeah.
I was about to go. All the way back to fucking
2007. I don't know.
fucking no Aladdin, fucking Aladdin, where they
Oh,
had the turtle that come out, the turtle that was, or what they thought was an island, and it turned out to be a turtle. Disney appropriates everything.
was
Shout out
that
Disney.
was that the TV show?
No, I think it was Aladdin, King of Thieves,
Like this
or King of Thieves.
this
I
the
think it was.
sequel.
Yeah, one of the
Oh,
sequels.
okay.
But they had like they landed on an island or whatever. But they actually wound up being a big ass turtle. You had to find
Oh.
this piece of treasure, I believe it was. I might be fucking that up. But either way, it looked really good. I know those boss battles won't piss me off, but I'm here for it. Here for it.
There
And
is
I
a
love it.
mhm. There was a gameplay trailer that came out for that game. Like, I think this was pre-COVID, and it really captured the internet. And I'm like, it's great to see that there's an update on this, and it's like I'm excited for this. I don't know if I would buy it day one. I mean, I might, but it depends on my situation. I pre-order it.
I'm pre-ordering that.
Pre-order, yeah.
That's gonna take me. That's gonna take me like 2 years to get through, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to it. I'll play an hour of 2K and then like 3 hours of that a week, and I'll get through it in 3 years. But I'll do it. I swear to God, that looked great. Great time. I'm excited.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good. All right. So the next one,
Kev.
huh?
I mean, not that you have bad picks. I was like, great pick, Kev. That was a great one.
Oh yeah, like
Fuck with that one.
I mean I love video games, and whenever I see a good one, I just like I have to. I remember last year when I started. No, I think it was like maybe 2 years ago when I started watching Game Awards. I would just write this shit down. And it's like, bro, I gotta remember this. I'm gonna forget. It's like, yeah, I love video games so much. Okay, so the next one is Visions of Mana. It has an art style of like a typical anime, but it looks really good in terms of like what you do. Go to the other video first.
Okay, let me see. Pause.
Visions of Mana. What did you think of it?
All right. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, go for it.
I hate that style of video games.
Oh, I mean that's fine.
I don't know. I'll put it this way: when I saw that, there might be something broken in me. Like I just have an affinity to darkness and realism. Like when I saw that big ass jellyfish Cthulhu conglomeration they had, it does look good. It's very bright.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very bubbly.
Yeah.
There was something in me that's like, I wish this was designed like a Dark Souls character. Like I just wanted a gray sky and like some real wreckage. Like with the little poofy with the little the attack it gave out where they had homie jumping over and dodging, like jumping. I feel like he just has character. I feel like that type of that game style or like that art style. The characters that are doing something tough, like ha. they speak it to her. Like I don't know. It looks good though, but it's not for me personally. If a certain YouTuber plays it, I will watch it. That's a watch not purchase for me. But
Oh, that's fine.
that's a watch not purchase for me. But it looks okay. There was just something in me which is like, but nah, like a great sword and like give me a gray sky and give us some and give this.
Lots
I
of
don't think he was.
lots of
Like
blood.
it didn't look like he was near water. Yeah, like give me some action for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, I get what you're
I mean
saying.
not, but it looks good though. It looks good though. It's just as I said, it's not for me, but it looked good though.
I never played any of the Mana games, but it's weird because I want to get back into JRPGs, but this game was really cool in terms of like just how like everything looked pretty and shit. But I agree with you. It's not really my cup of tea in terms of like if I had to pick between like dark and gritty or like wonderful and cute and like a valley or some shit. Dark and gritty all the way. That dark lonely corner or alleyway. I love to see it, But
Yeah. Like it just feels more. I don't know if there's, as I said, I don't know if I need therapy. Like why do you like it? Why do you want everything dark and dark and gritty? I don't know, but
right.
it as I said, it's not a purchase one for me, but I'll watch it.
I would have to look at it more, but there's a couple JRPGs that are coming out. Well, this one already came out called it's called Dragon Quest The Dark Prince. It's like you ever heard of Dragon Quest?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so Dragon Quest has a spin-off game where it's more like Pokemon where you collect the monsters. You're called they used to call them tamers, but basically I always loved the art design for Dragon Quest because it's the same guy who does Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. So that artist Akira Toriyama, he's part of two games. That game I mentioned, the Dragon Quest Dark Prince, and then this other game called Sandland. Those are two RPG games I'm looking at that I'm really interested in, but Visions of Mana seems really cool. I just thought it was really nice, and it was something I'd probably watch, but ultimately I'll probably buy it on sale or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bad game as you.
No, definitely not.
No. not our particular cup of tea.
I know, like, it's like, I don't know. If I had to drink teas, I guess I like a mint, and that tea, that game in particular, if it was a tea, that's like, I don't know, like, I guess honey and cream or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I like my coffee black, dark, no frills.
No parents.
Strong as hell. No parents.
No parents. Terrible backstory.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Terrible
whole
back. So parents died and has to
You felt helpless, but you could have done something. That's self guilt.
Right. And now this is, and it's like it's almost a villain story because they're just out to make the world realize who they are, but it's a hero. They're a hero because they're good in their heart. So that's my cup of tea. It's basically Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm gonna say this because I might forget this. You know who didn't get a single award from the Game Awards last night?
Oh God.
It's kind of sad, but I haven't played it, but I imagine it was a great game.
What, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man didn't win a single award. It was crazy.
Really?
I'll go through who won. Okay, so action adventure, Spider-Man was in it. Armored Core 6 won it. That's the same guys who did Elden Ring. I never played it, but I imagine it was a good game. But I don't know. I just thought Spider-Man would win that. And then best narrative, Alan Wake 2 won that one. And I was like, okay, it's Alan Wake 2. I mean, I heard great things about it, but it's Venom, it's Spider-Man. It didn't win. It was crazy.
I say that was probably one of the, I wouldn't mind seeing that script word like bar for bar in a movie.
Right.
And I wouldn't be mad if I saw that exact thing in a movie. Like even after seeing the game, I wouldn't be mad because I thought it was written very well. But what do I know?
It's crazy.
Steve McGirt here,
And then so I'm gonna talk about the Game of the Year winner, but I really thought the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, will win. But nah, bro, the underdog won, bro. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year. It was crazy. And I'm like, whoa, that was pretty crazy. And then another thing, best performance, Yuri something, the guy who voices Spider-Man, he was in that, and I really thought he was gonna win that award, but actually a particular character from Baldur's Gate 3 won that one, and I was like, oh, okay, I mean, I don't know, it just seems like it almost seemed like Baldur's Gate 3 was cleaning out shop a little bit, just a little bit, not like last year. Last year was more like, last year's Game Awards was kind of crazy because I wasn't sure Elden Ring was gonna win, but it was mainly God of War, but then Elden Ring just came in clutch, won 2 awards, including Game of the Year. Yeah.
Now that'll make me go and watch Alan Wake though.
I want to play that game, but I just I just gotta prioritize and shit. Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like even when there aren't a whole bunch of games out, there are so many good ones that you're gonna lose track of at least 2-3 of them.
I agree, man. There are so many good games. Like I recently got into this game called Deep Rock Galactic. It's a game about you're a space dwarf and you mine mine minerals and shit, but that's your objective. But then eventually swarms of enemies will attack you, like spiders and like spitters and shit like that. And like you have 4 classes. You could be the gunner, you could be the engineer, you could be the scout, or you could be the driller. I started playing this recently, and it's like I honestly like it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. But okay, so the next game we're gonna watch is Rise of the Ronin.
Yeah. This. All right, I can't get too excited because then I'll be disappointed if it looks like booty cheeks.
No, I like this one. This was announced in the PlayStation Play like a year ago, and it's great. It's great to see there's some news. Rise of the Ronin. What did you think of it?
Big pre-order. I want all the special swords. I want the pre-order pearl gun, whatever the fuck they have. I want it.
That's funny. That's
big pre-order.
Big pre-order. Got you.
Yeah, that's see, and I'll tell you, it almost remind me of
Ghost of
I like
Tsushima?
games that kind of it's like Ghost of Tsushima, but then that element that AC4 had, where you can have guns or swords, like you can fight. I like games that kind of allow you to build your own like play style.
Yeah.
Because like I would like so the idea of being able to chain like a couple of long sword slashes and then haha I jump backwards pow pow stupid like like that intrigues me highly.
That's
I'm in.
great. That's
I'm in.
great to hear. Again,
Then they
like
had the big Goro looking uh big back villain or boss battle whatever. Just like he looked like he like 8 foot something and all the pounds, but it looked tough.
it did, it
It looked
did.
tough.
This is being developed by Team Ninja. Team Ninja is known for really I guess dynamic gameplay. Um, I believe at least. I don't remember what games Team Ninja has developed. But I think they developed Neo, I believe. It's like a Dark Souls game, but it's more in lines of spirits. But
Okay.
when this was revealed last year on a state of play, I was hooked. I was like, this is a game I have to look out for because it looked really good. I love that, it's I guess it's past the Edo era. This is like the 1800s, I believe, or whatever era, and it's like you basically are a samurai, but you're a Ronin, you're samurai, you're masterless, but there's some kind of story about it, but you also can shoot like a musket and a gun and shit. And I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I'm gonna. I think we should. Did you want to keep looking through that video with the timestamps, or did you want to just look up the video trailers I'm gonna tell you?
Uh, Let me do the trailers that you're telling me. Give me
Okay.
room to read.
Now this next one is called The First Berserk Kazan. It's when they announced it, when they were talking about it last night, they were like, "Oh, it has some of a cartoony effect, but it's very dark and grimy and there's a lot of blood. It's one of the I will say one of the best game, not best games, but a game I'm looking out for basically. It's called The First Berserk Kazan. Should pop up.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause now. All right. The First Berserk Kazan. What do you think of it?
So I'm not gonna buy this one. But I will watch it enthusiastically.
How come?
It looks really good. And I guess here's the thing. This is if I like what I see through the gameplay, like watching other people play it, I might buy it later on down the line.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I'm not mad at the anime. Like this one, something feels different about this animation style. Like it's just dark. Like it's gritty enough. It's just dark enough.
Yeah.
I might need therapy, but it looks really good.
Yeah.
I like the fight style. It looks like all of the boss battles that they kind of like shown like they showed or gave hints at all have unique power scales. Like they have something unique to offer. Like
Hmm.
they're not all the same.
Yeah.
Like some of them had like I saw the one dude had claws. He was countering with like a big like a great axe or some shit. Looks I'm in. As I said, I won't purchase that one off the rip, but I will watch it and I'll watch it enthusiastically, and that's a potential buy based on what I see. But I like what I saw.
Okay.
I might have to have a gaming budget next year just to.
You should join the dark side and get a PC.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just let it sit
I
there.
just let it sit there. Yeah,
Just let it sit there.
let it sit there. Be like, hey, I put 3K into this PC. But like, don't you live in like don't you have bills? Shh.
I don't. Okay.
You'll get paid. Who needs to talk to people? Who needs to pay a phone bill?
Just
Pay a
message
phone
me.
bill.
Just
Yeah,
kick me.
just iMessage me or like hit me up or like email me. I'll keep the Wi-Fi going. But anything else, fuck it.
Um.
Fuck it.
Okay. So the next one is there's not. It's more of an announcement. There's no real gameplay. We don't have to watch this one, but it is a Hideo Kojima game. The guy does Metal Gear Solid. It's called OD. There's no gameplay. It seems to be a horror game. If you want to, you could watch it. It's up to you. I will say though, it's really cool. Jordan Peele is also collabing with Hideo Kojima. So it's like, oh, that's cool, you know, like two great genius minds working together. And then like you can watch it if you want, because honestly, it just gives me a head scratch. But it looks scary. I will say that. It's just called OD, like, you know, O as in ostrich, D as in dog, and then like it should pop up. If not, just type in Hideo Kojima. I'm gonna pause. All right, that was OD from Hideo Kojima, the mastermind himself. What'd you think?
It does look scary, but did you see the trailer?
I seen the trailer. It's very head scratchy. Like, I don't know what the fuck's happening kind of situation.
Okay, so the first thing that popped in my mind is kind of like a, I won't say like a study type of thing, but it's like you have like one person says it, but I don't know. Did you realize each of them have like different characters? The second one was really hesitant in doing it. Like, the first one was really confident and bubbly with it, right? Like the first girl.
Yeah.
Second one was kind of was kind of like was very nervous and hesitant to say it.
Yeah.
And then the last dude was like he was like more. Each of their tones had something different. Like the first, like like it was a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like when you what is it? I guess it's maybe just a horror trope. But it's like when you say like a whatchamacallit's name, like you're trying to like a summon. You say like three
Yeah.
times and then they come.
Yeah, like a summon, or maybe it was more of a test of like they had to say something that is normal, but they had to watch something unpleasant to see if they're able to concentrate to continue to say it. That's just a guess, though.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? Each of them said it differently, right? Did you realize the details in their eyes?
Yeah, there's some reflection. Not sure what it was though.
But there's a reflection, but the last guy, his eyes almost looked like they weren't like they were already like scarred,
Oh,
like that, like the retinas.
yeah,
I'm wondering if the old guy or the last character that we saw, say the iteration that was the most like kind of grizzled. I wondered if he's already dealt with whatever this is and was able to escape. Right.
right. That's
The middle
interesting.
one, the middle one is like the friend or somebody that's like with the first. Because the first girl's like, "Haha, I'm gonna say this," and then and then it actually went to her first or whatever it is came for her first because you think it's a game, like you like you think this summon is it's fake, and that's when and then you hear the footsteps because she's kind of like I won't say she's looking around, but she said it all bright and bubbly, and her energy changes. They didn't show us the other two, but it looks like the second one was like this could actually be real, and I'm hesitant to say it at all. And the last one was like I've already been through this, and I know what it means. I know what comes after it. So he's more like, but he's already dealt with it, like he escaped type shit. But his eyes kind of are like kind of fucked up, like he's already seen something or seen whatever it is. The first one is the one that got attacked, or at least like was dealt with in the trailer.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something to that. I wonder if it's like a because with Jordan Peele, I'm sure there's gonna be some like meta commentary
Mm-hmm.
with like like careful with your choice of words or your deliverance of words, and then the what you come of I don't know. Knowing Jordan Peele's a part of it makes me a little more excited. Um, I won't say I'm not gonna say I'll play it unless I'm gonna stream it. I don't have time to stream, so I'm gonna just watch it. But I'm intrigued. And I'm intrigued more so to see what the entity or deity or what the actual like fright is. But I'm wondering if it's like when you say Bloody Mary three times, she pops up in a mirror or some shit, right?
Right.
It was really because they all said the same thing, but the second was like, I'm not sure if I should say this or if I'm saying it right. The first one was really energetic, and the last one was like, nigga, I done been through this shit. Fuck this. But I have to kind of like, but I have to deal with it again to be able to defeat it because I'm the only one that's escaped type shit. I'm wondering, just spitballing here, but yeah.
True. I haven't played. I actually never played a Hideo Kojima game, but I was a big fan of Metal Gear Solid when it came out. When all those games, well, I guess 4. Um, I didn't really play Death Stranding, but I heard it's good. But I have it on Epic Game Store for free, so I might check it out one day.
Yeah, it's free, Kev. Go for it.
I have a lot of games, so it's like, I'm just I'm built different. No, I'm not busy. Just like, yeah. I can't. I used to game a lot more. Like, I used to be able to game for like hours on end. Now I just can't do that. Like, if it's an hour or two, I gotta take a break, kind of situation. Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah. But OD, I'm interested, but I would like a good horror game. Cause I don't know if you knew this. There is a Silent Hill game called PT. It was a demo. It was created by Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, and it was just a
Oh,
demo. It was, I believe, 2014 or 16. I don't know honestly, but for some reason Konami decided to cancel it,
oh,
and
what?
the demo was
Guillermo,
real.
that shit would have been crazy.
The demo was really good. A lot of people, I seen the demo. It was good. So it's basically Hideo Kojima's second attempt on a horror game, which is great. I can't wait to see what happens. All right. We could start. We can watch the trailer for Marvel's Blade.
Blade?
Blade.
Marvel's Blade. All right, let's see what we got.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Blade?
Um, I did like so. It kind of. I know Marvel has been trying to do better with it. I think Luke Cage was probably one of the better. Luke Cage and to some degree Shang-Chi in the movie side was a good. Hell, even Miss Marvel was a good what you call bringing in the cultures of the characters that they have in.
Definitely.
I know it's really early, but I liked what I saw of the. I know it's a cinematic, so I have to like within reason have to kind of like measure how excited I am about it. But it did look like the hesitancy of the barber to even give him the cut, even though he clipped himself. It was like so he's like trying to put his blood out because Blade's a vampire. So
Yeah.
he's like I'm not gonna bite, man. It was just like it was a very real it was real what you call. I know it's a cinematic. Sometimes I see cinematics like that. It's like just make it a fucking TV show. Jesus Christ. But I'm in. I've always liked Blade. I think I'm looking forward to Murtala Ali playing him. I
Yeah.
don't. I still like Wesley Snipes. I know they got kind of. I know there's some corniness, but it's a fucking fictional character about fucking fictional character about a guy who's a vampire and like I don't know what you're expecting, but it looked good. At least what I saw so far. Doesn't have to be exactly that. I know it's a cinematic, so they probably tuned some stuff up, whatever the case may be. But I like it. It looks like it could be solid.
It's a very interesting announcement. I will say this much, because Bethesda's owned by Microsoft. That game announcement wasn't part of their timeline for the leaks from the leaks.
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't part of the when the leaks came out for Microsoft. That wasn't in their timeline for that game. So they must be still in early development. I just found that interesting part.
Yeah. I like what I saw. I like what I saw. I'm not mad at it by far.
I like it. I want to see more. Basically, I've never been into Blade that much, but that could change. And it's funny because I'm sure I've seen the Spike Lee movie Blade and Blade 2. No, is it the first one directed by Guillermo del Toro or the second one? Because one of them are directed by Guillermo del Toro.
I can't even tell you. Kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a while since I've watched them.
I gotta rewatch them, but this game though, it's a very interesting and surprising announcement, honestly, because there's been development updates about like there's an Iron Man game. Did you know that there's a Captain America and Black Panther game in the works?
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm what we there's a teaser trailer. It looked good, but you gotta be skeptical. We'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
how it looks.
I don't know how I feel about that one in particular because like Captain America and Black Panther game. I mean, I guess they had to add somebody else so you could play multiple whatchacoms, and I'm sure they're they're gonna do a skin where you could have the the white wolf what's it called, like the white wolf skin. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one in particular.
Apparently it's going to be in a historical time. It's not going to be T'Challa. It's going to be T'Challa's father or grandfather, who's going to be Black Panther.
Okay.
It's going to be set in the, I guess, World War II era. So
Okay.
apparently you get to play as 4 characters. You can play as Captain America, Black Panther, a spy, and I forget the other one. But I just think that's great to see more superhero games. It's great. It's good to see more superhero games, but what needs to happen is there has to be more good superhero games. Because I'm thinking about Avengers.
Ugh.
Avengers.
I didn't even. I watched that and I was like, I'm not gonna buy that shit because like they didn't even keep the like. I know it's really nitpicky, but you didn't even like. You already had iconic faces. You could have licensed the faces. I know you're trying to make sure you make your money, but sweet Jesus.
I don't know because
Like,
it's kind of expensive, right? You know.
I mean, it's expensive, but it would have. I put it this way: I think they would have had that much more success if they had went that route, or even gotten some of the voices that we recognize. Because all people know is the MCU now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, if we didn't already have these, these iterations of these characters that we've fallen in love with, you change it completely, and then the gameplay wasn't that great. Some of the I looked like some of the characters were like repetitive, like their fighting styles.
I never really got into the Avengers, but it's also sad because that because of Avengers, it kind of not shadow block. You know how like sometimes the sun will cover the moon, an eclipse or something, or a solar eclipse. Guardians of the Galaxy, the game came out maybe 2 years afterwards, after Avengers, and a lot of people, yeah, and a lot of people were like, "We're gonna chalk it up as a terrible game because of Avengers." But I actually played that game. Well, gameplay wise, it's okay. But story wise and character and writing and dialogue and all that shit, it's stupendous. It's actually really good. I love the banter between Gamora and Drax, and the voice acting was really good. It was pretty good. But we gotta see.
I agree. It was good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna skip some other ones because I only wrote Guilty Gear Strive Season 3. That was an announcement trailer. I just liked what I saw. It made me want to get into Guilty Gear, but honestly, that probably would sit on my computer and I wouldn't even play it. So we're gonna skip that one. Now there's a couple. We could start with the God of War DLC, Valhalla, if you want.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it.
Let me stop being a fat ass and trying to order food. All right. Actually, I respect it because they put the Valhalla on it, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Valhalla is like for the warriors that have, like earned their spot in the lower, quote unquote, like in what's that? I don't know,
Asgard?
region. Yeah, like I'm saying, but it's like if you can fight through all of these, iterations and survive, I'm sure they got some. I'm sure there's like some more benefit to it than just like story wise than just hey, here's a free DLC where you can murder, you can be murdered and what's it called. But I'm sure like if you get all the way through it, there's a real like payoff to it, especially story wise. But I
Definitely.
like it
Definitely.
because remember the whole idea. I think the end of God of War Ragnarok was
Don't tell me.
Kratos realizing
Don't tell
that.
me. Don't tell me.
Oh,
Don't
you
tell me.
haven't played it. Oh, you haven't played it.
I haven't finished it. I've been I've been letting it burn for a bit on the burner, but I need to get back on that.
Never mind.
Don't tell me.
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm at the part where it seems like I killed Heimdall and yeah, I saved Fenrir, the Fea's brother. Not Fea. Is it Fea? The witch
Right,
chick.
yeah.
I saved Fea's brother, and that was a really cool moment. But that's where I'm at. I'm gonna work on it. I'm sorry. I've been playing Lords of the Fallen. I've been playing a lot more Stardew now. I just been all over the place. I know. I gotta finish something this year.
Yeah. Got a DLC that's free.
I'm here. Yeah, gotta get into that.
but it looks. I'm interested to see what they do story wise because when you get to the end of it, and I'll see if you pick up on it, but
Okay.
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one.
Like okay, so when this was shown in Game Awards, I honestly thought to myself, is this I mean, it had to be, it started sounding like God of War, and I was like, is this a remake? Is this like God of War 4 or 3 or something like that? And then it turned out to be DLC, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with. But I kind of was like, oh, this is cool. Like, it could have been the remake of God of War 4 or 3 or whatever, or the Cold Collection. But it's fine. But still good. I think it's a great idea. We talked to this off the podcast, but like this is going for more a roguelike aspect. And I found it interesting because it was announced a week ago that Last of Us Part 2 remastered is a thing, and it's also coming with a roguelike mode where you get to pick as several different characters. They all have different kinds of play styles. And I just thought that was interesting that PlayStation is getting more interested in roguelike games. But
Yeah, I could imagine it's as long as I'll put it out, I'm cool with it as long as it has a story payoff. If it's just
I think it
at least for
will.
God of War, they can have it. They can definitely have yeah, the bad English, stupid. They have the potential to definitely have a payoff for it in the story as well.
Right.
So I'm interested in that for sure.
Also, one thing about this DLC, apparently this DLC was made because of all the community support. It's a thank you to the community for God of War. So I thought that was cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said. It's really nice.
Wow.
There's not a lot of developers do that. Yeah.
What's it like to have a developer give a fuck?
That's true.
So crazy.
That's true. Um, we could. Okay, we have 4 more to go to. Um, are you hip to Final Fantasy 16 at all?
I am not.
So I just gave you a little gist of it, but some gameplay developer for Devil May Cry 4 is headlining the gameplay for Final Fantasy 16.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently it's not a traditional JRPG in the slightest for Final Fantasy 16, but apparently it has like really good combat. The story is more like Game of Thrones, where there's kingdoms, and I guess there's like a lot of drama and shit happens. I don't know. You see a lot of Valley girls, I guess. I don't know. I'm joking. Or like,
That's fun.
yeah, but there is DLC. There's 2 DLCs they announced. They shadow drop one that came out last night, and then there's DLC for spring. It's up to you if you want to watch it. I'm not gonna push it because I mean it's just funny to me because I have the game, I just haven't played it. It's like it's funny because I have 3 games that I have played for this year, and I have that game which I bought just to get the pre-bonus and I never touched it. It's so funny. It's like, what the fuck do I do with my life? It's up to you.
I'm gonna vote to skip that one.
That's fine. All right.
No point of reference to Final Fantasy.
That's fine. All right, there's 2 more. I'm gonna save the best one, not the best one, but one a really impressive looking trailer. There's one called The Finals. It seemed to me, I don't really know much about it. It just looked cool. It just seemed to me that it was like a maybe a battle royale or like games like Valorant or some shit. I don't know, like a 3v3.
Okay, what's the name of this one?
It's called The Finals.
Fine.
Yeah. It looked really cool. I forget who's developed by. It's some dude. It looked really good.
That's me the trailer. Jesus.
I'm gonna pause now.
Everybody's gameplay came up. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's giving me like Overwatch. All right, I know it's gonna sound crazy. You remember how My Hero Academia, how like they dropped you in like a city and like that was your and you had to like survive it or whatever like for your test.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so like it kind of reminds me of that. I'm not mad at it. I actually think it looks really cool, but I don't have the, I say the mental. I don't know that I have the mental patience to want to learn the game enough to be good at it because it does look like a 3v3 like a battle royale type of thing,
Yeah.
which is really cool. I might watch certain people play it, but um I personally wouldn't get it. It looks good though. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like you have different like I saw like the one of the games had like the roulette table on at the top of it as a reload type of thing. Somebody had a guitar. Various people had different types of guns and stuff. It looks good. It's just not something I would probably play.
That's
But it
true.
looked good though.
It
And
does.
if there's a oh now see like Fortnite like zombies Fortnite zombies I will play that. I can be by myself, have full control over it. Playing with other people, it pisses me off. And I say other people like not friends. Like playing 2K online with randoms, AIDS. Playing 2K with friends and you take a L, it makes it feel a lot better. You know, like hey, we just trying to figure it out, whatever the case may be. So with friends, that could be really cool.
Okay.
Randoms, I'd attack someone.
True.
Friendly fire, you know, like
I seen the finals one time, the trailer. I have to rewatch it, but honestly, it just looked cool to me. I always wanted to get into playing Fortnite and shit. I might do that eventually. Did you know
it
that?
looks like a better, more adult version of
Yeah,
Fortnite
yeah.
without the 12-year-olds who have nothing else to do on the weekends. That's what that looks like.
Eminem got a couple skins on Fortnite. It came out like last weekend, I believe. And you know what happened? That shit lasted only 2 days.
Oh wow!
I was on a Tuesday afternoon asking telling my friend like, bro, the Fortnite skins, the Eminem ones, they're gone, and I'm like, bruh, what the fuck?
Like he actually, I think he did. I just heard something about that. He just did a They were praising Eminem for his longevity. But he just did a concert with them, like Travis
Yeah,
and
a Fortnite concert. Yeah,
was it Marshmallow, I think. But
I
yeah,
don't know,
I
but
will say one of the most intimidating things on earth is a 80-foot Eminem rapping about the monsters. He was rapping Godzilla. Like that was a clip they showed. Rapping Godzilla was like that is one of the most intimidating things on earth.
for
A
real.
young Marshall. Imagine a young Marshall Mathers, the way stuff he was rapping about, and then he's 80 feet tall. Oh my god!
Like anything from like the Marshall Matter LP or I don't know, like a Slim Shady LP. Yeah,
I don't think
definitely.
I think they said he did the hits, but yeah, those first like could you imagine you're just like walking around and then you see 80 foot Eminem. Hi kids, you like violence? Oh shit! Fuck Godzilla, I am out. Send
Right.
me on the send me on Elon Musk's next dildo out of this planet because I'm over it. Get me out of here. He's a menace. Fuck that.
Right. Okay, so this is the last trailer that I know. There's been more game releases of the awards that we missed, but like these are the ones that I think that mattered to me, simply. But the last one is Monster Hunter Wilds. This is the last trailer. Um, this was a trailer that was supposed to be Elden Ring DLC, but Front Software forgot to ship it in the mail, so they had to make Monster Hunter's Wilds in 3 seconds. That's why this trailer exists.
All right. Now, is this any kin to Monster Hunters that Charles had me buy years ago?
Probably.
Oh boy.
It's an open world one. It's been talked amongst the community for like ever that Monster Hunter should make an open world game. So we'll see if it's not as hard as the other ones.
All right. I'll be nice and I'll press play and watch it. Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Wilds! Woo! That was too loud.
All right, Kev. So I'll ask you first.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the appeal of Monster Hunter?
Okay, so who's someone who looks outside the window of the outside world of people who actually play Monster Hunter? I don't know. I think because it's somewhat of a hard game. I remember hearing from, I don't know which Monster Hunter game it is, but apparently you could spend hours fighting a monster, and it's like that's kind of crazy. I mean, I understand a singular monster. They're like really big. Like they're like, imagine fighting a dinosaur basically. Um, I understand how, like, in co-op that would be fun to play with other people. Um, there should be like a support aspect who does more DPS, shit like that. But I think a lot of people from the Dark Souls community likes it as well because you swing a big weapon, you go bong, like you do a lot of damage. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. But
Swing weapon, things go bonk, smile.
The right, smile basically. But what I thought about this trailer, it looked really impressive from what I saw, and it's pretty promising. But I will say this, I do need to get into Monster Hunter eventually because it just seems like if you want to, be familiar with the game with Monster Hunter Wild, you definitely have to play some other Monster Hunter game first. So, what did you think of it?
Okay.
Lay it on me.
Be nice.
Be nice. Be mean. Be mean.
I don't like Monster Hunter. At all.
Tell me why.
It just wasn't, for the nicest way to put it. It wasn't for me.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I played it. The co-op. I played with Charles, and I tried grinding it on my own but I couldn't bring myself to use my French, to give a shit. Like I don't necessarily. Now some of the monsters or the dragons and stuff, they looked cool. Some of them didn't, to me. As I say, it's not a bad game. It just wasn't for me.
That's fine.
And for $60, I just didn't get into it enough. That was probably the only game I'd say I bought and I actually wasted money on, because I couldn't get into it.
Sad face.
Speaking on this one in particular, an open world, I think that was a part of what pissed me off about it, because I was expecting something like that to be open world when the one I played with Charles, and it was very like, it was open world after you go travel all the way back to I didn't get very far because I was like, fuck this shit. But it forced me to be objective driven without any chance to explore. And then when I explored, I'm not trying to be funny, I was really early in the game, but everything was like, I ran into like, it was just stuff that I couldn't keep up with. It wasn't a game for me. I'll say that.
Okay.
But it's not a bad game. I will also add that caveat. It's not a bad game. It just wasn't for me.
Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah.
No. Tell Charles you got. Nah, you got apologize to Charles now. You just hurt his feelings. He's been on this podcast the whole time, and you just like, no, I'm joking.
Oh, well, you know what, Charles? When you do eventually get on the podcast, I'm gonna blame you for my dislike of Monster Hunter. Kev loves it, but I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
I find it interesting because, like, I love fantasy things. I wonder why he didn't invite me to buy the game. I would have maybe bought it. Maybe he did, and I just didn't know. Who knows? Yeah, probably. So that's it for Game Awards. So I will say one thing. This is interesting. Did you probably didn't watch last year's Game Awards, did you?
No.
Okay, so one of the first major awards giving thing was for performance, and they got the voice actor for Kratos, Christopher Judge, I mean. And so last year when he got his award for best performance, he gave a 7-minute speech, and I'm hip. They mean the shit out of it. The only other thing they mean about the Game Awards last year was some kid who's known to have a YouTube prank channel. He came up to the guys who were accepting an award for best game, which was the Elden Ring team, and he just stood there like he was a developer. And then he got to the mic and he said some bullshit. He said some random ass shit like, I believe it was either about Joe Biden or John F. Kennedy is a rabbi or some shit like that. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
And it was really funny. Like, So the reason why I mentioned this is because going back to Christopher Judge, because of his 7 minute long speech, they implemented a new thing this year. So all the people who were to win an award or whatever, candidates, they were told to keep their speeches 30 seconds minimum, or I guess maximum, some shit like that.
Damn.
And the thing is, not everyone did that. And they even had music to kind of cue in that you should kind of leave the stage. Yeah. A lot of people were saying like it's really sad because a lot of developers, well, they want to congratulate, the team they worked with, the publishers, the people that believed in them, shit like that. And then
This is their moment, and you're cutting it.
Exactly. But then Hideo Kojima with Jordan Peele, they kind of took a little bit. They didn't take 30 seconds. They to reveal a game. Because it's really interesting because you allow someone, I mean, it's Hideo Kojima, I get it, but you allow someone to like take time to reveal something, but you won't give people who worked hard on a game more than 30 seconds to congratulate all the people, to accept the reward. It was talked on Twitter a lot, but it's kind of fucked up. But I don't know. Still gonna watch it next year. Yeah, but I like this year's Game Awards. It was pretty cool. I think the best game that was presented, like premiered, had to be like No Fire. I think that's the game I'm looking forward to the most.
Okay, I would say for me it's Black Myth.
I agree with you. Black Myth is up there with me, up there like top 3, top 2, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that one the most probably right now.
Yeah. Did you mind making a joke about how like all the PlayStation 4 players hoping GTA 6 will be on PlayStation 4, and when it does, it'll just lift off their PlayStations and catch on fire?
Oh yeah, no, my PlayStation is gonna. I'm gonna have a new home. In fact, I hope everybody in the apartment has insurance. I'm gonna try to load it on my P4 first, and when the entire complex goes up, they can thank me for getting brand new things, including being able to purchase a PS5.
Really cool. You just treat your PlayStation 4 like as a motor engine, and you just connect like is it nitro liquid something to give it more fuel, some shit like that. The ones they use for Fast Five.
Put some NOS on it. Put some NOS on it. And it's like, all right, buddy, let's do it.
Be really, be really funny. Like, you just see your P4 catch on fire. No, bro, what it just needs more energy. So you just dump like a Monster energy drink on it.
Oh yeah, just put a concoction of Bang and C4 and rain on it. You got it, buddy. You can do it.
You forgot the Celsius.
But I had to get the Celsius. You got to have some nutriments in there.
You got some nutriments.
Free.
Yeah, it has extract from green tea, bro. It's good for you, man.
Right, it has extract from green tea, and then the Bang has super creatine, helps the mental.
It's the mental.
Top 10 is crazy.
That's insane.
I know it's TOQ10, but
yeah. That was the Game Awards. I liked it. Yep.
My food just got here.
Oh, okay. We can end it if you want. Just it's an hour. It's been an hour and 18. That's fine.
I think that's okay. We keep it tight, close to a tight hour on just the Game Awards, because we're allegedly a gaming podcast.
Basically, that's fine. We can for next episode. I don't know. We could. You want to talk about pink sauce? We could do that.
Well, yeah, I got 2 for you then. Pink sauce and then Joe Budden.
The rapper?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember you wanted to tell me something, like something about artists or something.
Yeah, it was Joe Budden.
I'll
save it for next time, and I'll get your surprise reaction.
Okay. Sounds cool. All right. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is one half of your podcast, Kevin Marin, Kevin Martinez, and thanks for joining me. And there's Dre right there.
Yeah, this is the other half of your podcast, Dre. And what we learned today, kids, is make sure you have a budget for the games, because apparently they're trying to step it the fuck up. So, yeah. Bing bang.
Bing bong. Let me know what game are you excited for, and comment below and give us a follow. And yeah.
Yeah, you better comment, stupid. Say, no, you're not stupid. You're an astute member of society, and you pay your taxes, and you're not struggling in life. Yeah.
But I love struggling.
So those are the. Oh, goddamn.
All right, guys. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.